Well, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Today, judging by the title, you already know, comparing the S55s with the i2. So, Ping S55s versus Ping i2s. Now, this is going to be coming from a high handicap perspective. I started with some Aspect X clubs. Then I got a free set of these Ping Eye2s. Got a killer deal on these gorgeous S55s. And I've been playing with these S55s since. I think I've put in 2 rounds with my S55s. Now, the other big thing, are the S55s still a good club to play in 2025? Short answer, yes. Same with the i2s. If you have i2s, by all means play those. If you have some S55s and you are a high handicap, don't shy away from this appeals to more of a player's cavity back. This appeals more to a lower handicap. My handicap right now is probably around 20. You're about to see in a little bit as I take some shots with both of those clubs, or both different models, just how great of a ball striker I am. So without further ado, here we go. Here we go. Now, a couple things. Don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up. I will be starting off hitting a 7 of both. So let me go ahead and get a 7 iron. So, using this camera, I'm shooting with an X5. So, I mean, hopefully that should be picked up in camera spot. Stand back this way. Looking down at the clubs, right? This is the i2, this is the S55. The i2 is going to have a little bit more of a footprint, a little larger of a footprint than the S55s. Going to be more of a thinner profile as well. So the i2 is definitely more forgiving than the S55s. I'll take some i2. Yeah, I'll take some i2 shots first. The Ping Eye2's classic club. These things are definitely way, way older than just 20 years. But, I mean, there's a reason why these clubs are still so great and still used by some. The turf interaction with these is great. The forgiveness on these is amazing off of mishits and everything. This is going to be the very first swing of the day. Or you might be a little too close. All right, first swing of the day. I'm hitting on a Skytrack Plus. This is literally first swing. Here we go. Let's see where this goes. Ready for this? Chunky. First chunky shot. Sorry, we're getting the jitters out. There's a camera involved, of course, right? So camera nerves. But I mean, as bad as I hit that, that was chunky and not straight, but metrics. 3,700 backspin. My club speed was 73. Center impact, I was off 10 degrees to the left. I'm getting this dialed in though. First couple swings, it's okay. Watch. Once I hit a good one and I'm warmed up, watch, you'll see. That was a better one already. $129 carry, 130 carry. Another center impact. 6,900 backspin on track with this. So this mat probably isn't facing the screen square, but I have this hitting pad that's lined up with the Skytrack, so that's how I'm aiming. I'm not really looking at the screen or anything. Here we go. Oh, felt good. That one, way better launch angle, you can see that. 129 carry, 76 club, center impact. Put some right spin on that, just a little bit. 8,000 backspin on that one, 16 yards offline. That's typically more of the shot shape that I have, especially with these. I play more of a fade. I know that my swing is more over the top, and I'm playing my swing. So for you too, just play your swing. There we go. Oh man, that was thin. But even a miss hit like that was not a good hit at all. Still went 114 and beat, by the way, If you're watching this and you're a low handicap, I don't know what you're doing, but if you're a high handicap like me, these aren't bad numbers. Distance-wise, so 124 rollout. I mean, on the course, it's playable. Would it get you into scratch golf? Nah. Here we go. Let me see. Yeah, even that one's still chunky, but I still have the newbie swing thoughts in me. Let me try to go through it on my close speed sum. So that's 74, going 128 carry, 130 carry. All right, a little higher club speed right here. The weird thing too with me, I'm going to say this and completely jinx it, but 143 carry, 152 rollout, 85 club, 106 ball, 6400 backspin, 383 side spin, center line. I'm going to say this, I'm going to jinx it, but I feel like when I swing my clubs a little bit harder, not killing it, but a little bit harder, I can hit them better. I feel like that's especially true with like my longer irons, 4 hybrid, 3 hybrid, 3 wood. Let's try that again, let's see. I was a little low in the face, but I mean, it's still going to go. 127, so same thing. Higher club speed. Take one more with this. That was how many? 4. I'm going to take 8 shots total with this Eye2, the 7 iron. And then we'll switch over to the S55 and see how it is. I'll give you some swing thoughts. That's a good one to end on. By the way, these are all blue dots. So 147 carry, 159 rollout with that last 7 iron hit. So if I had to describe kind of like what it feels like through impact, it is pretty obvious to feel when I mishit it. If I hit it low on the face, if I hit it really fat, if I hit it toey, hit it heely, I can feel it pretty well. That compared to this, the S55 though, the S55 definitely lets me know if I've hit it bad. But then also, if I hit it good with this club, it really tells me. It lets me know. All right, first shot out of 8 with the S55. Eye2, here we go. Like that felt so good. Let's see what distance is. 134 carry. We've got 82 club. A lot more backspin. A lot more right spin as well. So first one, 142 rollout, but that one felt super good. And I find too with this, because I was kind of nervous switching over to a player's iron, like a player's cavity back. I was like, I'm not a low handicap. I'm just not confident like that. But when I took it out to the course and the interaction with this club on the course is phenomenal. Here we go. That one is going to spinny or just extra close club face. I felt like that was going to come off really spinny, but I mean, that was 158 carry, 170 total, 84 club, 112 ball. There was no spin on that, so I came through with a more of a close club face. And yeah, 6 degrees to the left. But I mean, 158 carry, 170 distance with the 7 iron, and pretty straight, right? So I just got to aim better. Oh man, not like that. We're going to keep that in though, it's all right. So like, that was really heely. There's a lot that went wrong with that, and that ball did not go at all. Let's try to make another good one though. Here we go. That was another miss hit. That's not going to go. On a good ball striking, more consistent day, then these things are pretty phenomenal. However, if you're having an off day, these things are not forgiving, but they do reward you on clean hits. Let's try to get another clean hit. Here we go. better. Yep. So on those clean hits, yeah. 137 carry, 84, a lot more backspin. Could get higher launch angle on that. That was 16 degrees. But I mean, on the course, that's typically what I've seen. A lot less shot shaping for me. So I don't play, like, I don't intentionally try to play draw or fade. My natural shot shape, just because I'm more over the top, is more of a fade, like a little baby fade if I hit it good. But with these clubs on the course, they've been like that. Not a whole lot of spin, and I haven't changed my swing. There we go. I got 3. That was chunky. But it's still one of those things, like, it was chunky, 142 carry, 153 total distance, 84 club, 104 ball. No spin on it. Now here's a crazy thing. So I'm a high handicap. I can't intentionally fade the ball or draw the ball. It's just not something that I've practiced. I try to, as much as possible, be a single plane swing. But I mean, right here, this is like, right there, you can see it. High handicap. This is kind of what these clubs feel like. And if you have an opportunity to hit these, or you're kind of shying away from these or similar clubs because you're a high handicap, don't. Take them out. Go see how how they feel in hand, how they feel through impact. It might surprise you. That was another chunky one. And if you don't know, if you're a new golfer, chunky is I'm hitting behind the ball. I don't have ball first impact. They say that, you might have heard this if you're a new golfer, like peering shots. Whenever you hit something pure, it's almost as if you're hitting it feels like you're hitting nothing. Like you can hear the impact and you can feel the impact, but it feels very light. It doesn't feel like you're hitting a golf ball. It feels like you're hitting like a ping pong ball. So there's slight feedback of like, oh, I just hit something, but it doesn't feel like anything else. It feels very light. That's a pure shot. That last shot that I had, not a pure shot. That was a chunky shot. That was a pure shot. Now, what was my club face doing? The feedback is, it was good. 140 carry, a little bit of side spin, 83 club, 6,400 backspin. So the reviews on these, they say that these clubs are really good for shot shaping. These clubs are really good for consistent spin. All right, that was the last one, but it's all right. I'm gonna go swing another, about the same time. Yeah, I knew that was off, but contact-wise, felt good. I'm gonna go through, and this is an 8-iron, same thing, an S55. The weird thing about me, I'm Mr. Inconsistent, but sometimes I can hit an 8-iron farther than a 7, depending on contact. So we'll see right now. Like, that just was a really nicely draw. I wasn't trying to draw it, but the contact on that felt really good. 82 club, lots of left spin on that, lots of draw spin on that. There we go. A couple more with this 8 for you. That was very toey and fat. And numbers. Let me try not swinging so far back, shorten my backswing. Here we go. Yeah, that one felt really good through impact and pure shot, but club face was extra closed. And see, kind of like that. This is an 8-iron, 151 carry. So it's interesting to see kind of like how far I can get these clubs out. But S55, here. Switch back over to a Ping Eye2. We'll hit this 8-iron. I think for the record, I've not hit this 8-iron more than 140 carry, like ever. These are different lofts too, so that factors into it a little bit. Like that was struck pretty well, but more of a higher flying ball. Hey, 146, not too bad. Center, spin, 78 club. Ooh, it's crispy, but lower ball. Yeah. Take a hit this 9 for this last ball as well. So guys, if you are looking at these S55s and you're coming from Ping as well, like Ping Eye2s like me, I highly recommend these S55s. They're really solid. And I mean, you've seen firsthand, I'm a high handicap. I can still hit these pretty well. Consistently? Probably not, but well, yeah. Playable? Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, even something like that. This is a 9-iron, 116 carry, 82 ball, 8,300 backspin. It's pretty solid. If you guys have any random questions, then let me know, but you can Google all the stats. These S55s are not the newest clubs. And the last closing thoughts that I'm going to mention to you after I hit this, and hopefully hit this good. Like that. Even though it was offline, the impact was really good. And 138 carry. That's fine. We're 27 yards offline to the left, but that was a good hit. So, for you newer golfers, do not fall into the trap of thinking that you need to have the latest and greatest. I was almost falling into that trap. I thought, and I was like 99 convinced, maybe 95% convinced that I needed G430 irons to improve my game. And the actuality, when I speak from firsthand experience, I went out to my local PGA store and I hit some 430s. And when I saw that, even on my mishits, it was still doing similar things to this. And on my really good hits, it wasn't traveling significantly farther than I can get these clubs to, go. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you need the latest and greatest, the 2026 Ping G440s or whatever the hottest, Titleist or hottest Mizunos or whatever. Don't fall into that trap. You can play older gear on a budget and still have fun on the course and still be able to hit things really well. You don't need the latest and greatest. So can you play the S55s or even the Ping Eye2s in 2025? The answer is yes, you can. Because ball striking club speed will trump the technology. As long as you're a consistent ball striker and you have decent swing speed, you're not going to notice a significant, a crazy difference in distance or playability from newer, crazy outdated Ping Eye2s versus brand new 2026 clubs. Now, if you have some off-brand stuff, then yes, you're going to notice a difference. But if you have name brand, quality, good clubs, you're not going to notice a crazy difference going in hitting some clubs from, before the year 2000 and versus newer 2026 clubs. Now for the Ping S55s, you can totally hit them if you're a high handicap. They are, I feel like on a sim, they're more difficult to hit versus being out on a course. Because I was kind of weary. I took them out on the sim and I was like, all right, I'm not really too sure about this. But then I went out on the course and they felt absolutely phenomenal. The course interaction, like the turf interaction that the S55s has, is phenomenal. So if you have your eyes on a set of S55s and you're kind of leery because you're a high handicap, don't worry about it. Do it. I would highly recommend it. I have S55s in my bag now because I like how they are. I like how they feel for me. But like I mentioned, if you have any other random questions or anything like that, then let me know. Thanks for stopping by on this video. Appreciate it. And let it soar, then go some more. God bless.